at least we can all agree on that it's a new face in the NFC South.
Nah.
Hey,
Hey.
Goodbye. I love it. Listen, Tom Brady, you had a hell of a career. You did. But
Yep. No.
I'm not going to miss you. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not going to miss you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. No,
Right.
I'm sure we've all heard the news that, and I think, there's been a lot of speculation because this is now Tom Brady's third retirement. I don't know. What's all your thoughts right now? I think this is legit. The fact that he came out and he said it himself, he made his own video clip, and I watched this at like 6:30 in the morning. This was early that he made this. The man would not go and make a clip that early. It was a lie. Like, people, like, come on now. Like, I don't understand the logic behind this, but no, like, I think this is it. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think he woke up and was like, I gotta be something. I gotta go.
I drank too much out of that 8 and 9 beer pack. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Like,
that appointment 7 years ago.
Like, I don't know. Like, one night I was in Dallas, and then the next night I'm like out cold. Like, what's going on right now? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh man.
It's been a few days. But
I feel
I
bad
guess
for
they're gonna make an announcement. People are gonna think I'm dead or something.
Right.
Big shoes to fill though for the Bucks, though.
You know what? I'm not gonna sit here and trash anybody by any means. But the Bucks saw this coming. We have a lot of people even in our group that are Bucks fans, right? And they knew this was gonna be short lived. You ask a majority of the people we know,
Andrew,
nobody had the Bucks signing at all. Tom Brady or anymore. It was gone. It was more so a matter if he was going to retire or if he was going to get traded, which, like, I'm not saying that's off the books necessarily yet, but I do think he's going to honor that retirement. I would even maybe go as far, and this is kind of a bold prediction, watch him try and get back with Giselle and his kids. You know what I mean? It could be one of those situations where it's like, hey, you know what? Like, I screwed up, Giselle. Like, I thought I had another year in me, and like, this is kind of what happened. And listen, honey, I want to make this work, right? It could be one of those situations. I don't know.
Could be. Like, or 40 days later, he can come back again.
Yeah. But the one thing I will say is between that, Byron Leftwich, that whole situation of him, like, what he got fired too as well, right? Yeah, I would expect, and this isn't necessarily a prediction. I'm gonna say this is probably a spoiler. Is watch some Buccaneer players leave. They're not. There's going to be some people that follow. Some names that come to mind, probably Fournette. I think Fournette's probably going to be gone. Leonard Fournette's probably going to be gone. I don't think he's going to continue playing. I don't know if that's necessarily a loss for the Bucs, considering what they have with Rachaad White. He did very, very well this season, so that's something to be said. Chris Godwin, there's been a lot of talk about him potentially leaving. I believe he has a year left on his contract, and people can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I see him going. The only one that I can really say is probably going to be a staple, probably be Mike Evans, but expect there to be there's going to be a rebuild for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for sure. Does that make them any less scary? I don't think so. They have a very good defensive side of the ball. So, it's something right now I would even go as far as saying that, like, arguably maybe the Carolina Panthers, but they probably have the best defense in our division.
I mean, yeah. Well, go. I was just gonna say there's also, like, it seems like the Bucs are making some moves with this Todd Bowles man being the head coach, because there was also a slew, I guess, of other assistants that were fired as well. So it looks like it's going to be a new dawn, a new day for this team, with a lot of ways starting from up there,
Well, respectively, I would even go as far as saying that pretty much every coach in our division, main coach, maybe minus Frank Reich, like obviously because he's new. If you think you're not on the hot seat, you're sadly mistaken.
Right.
Like you can't tell me that Dennis Allen isn't on the hot seat. You can't tell me that Arthur Smith isn't on the hot seat. Like the thing is we might not see Todd Bowles' goal yet. I would say probably he is on the hottest seat by far. Mm-hmm. But you got to give the guy another season for sure and see what he's going to do, right? Like, you know, I say give it a season, and then I would say I would see him then maybe be cut even before the season's over, depending on how the record goes. But Arthur Smith isn't far behind either. You know, if he's
warm,
his seat isn't by far not cold. Like, you know, if he keeps on, you know, working on running plays and thinking it's the Tennessee Titans, and then he can just rebuild the Tennessee Titans here in Atlanta, like that's not how it's going to work. That's not the kind of ball we play. We've lacked running game, but we need a passing game. Like, it's sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's the reality of it. So you better have some answers. But yeah, I don't know. Do you think anybody picks up Byron Leftwich?
There've been conversations about us potentially picking him up. I mean, not really. I mean, because I'm looking over at what y'all are like, nah, bro. I've seen you guys. No, we're good. We're good. And you had the GOAT. Sorry, Byron. I can't. But he is from this area. He went to Marshall, which is in West Virginia, which is right near here. You know, he's from this. So it would be a nice little fit. But again, it has to be a right fit. He has to want to come in here and go from being potentially in the playoffs every year to working with a team that still is in rebuild as far as Washington is concerned. Now, as far as with the Panthers, I don't know that. I don't know. A new dawn, a new day.
A new dawn, it's a new day.
I don't know, but look. But look, like you said, like nobody's running away with this division. I mean, they had the GOAT, they had all these pieces, and they weren't running away with this division. You know what I mean? So honestly, I think we're all kind of in the rebuild, and I think unless they're able to make some serious moves, because like you said, all those guys that were studs, the Godwins, the running back Fournette, all those guys. I mean, you see, Ndamukong Suh's gone. They came to play with Tom Brady. They came, they got their Super Bowl, they got back to the playoffs the next year, and that's kind of it. Once Tom Brady left, a lot of them came back last year because Tom Brady came back.
Literally. No, I cannot agree more for sure.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.